Yo, welcome to the show. It's Boston's Banter.
All right, Frankie, let's get into my weekly
Let's
sleepers.
go. What do you got?
So
Keep.
week 10, bro, I'm going to break it down real quick. Number one, I'm going to start with Giants running back Devin Singletary at the Bears.
I like that. He looked good.
He did. Looks like
good.
the Tyrone Tracy stock may be falling. Singletary had 3 more carries than Tracy and not in a blowout either. The Giants only lost by 10. He had 8 carries for 43 yards, averaging a little over 5 yards per carry. And this week's matchup presents some appealing fantasy value for those dealing with injuries or bye weeks. The Bears defense is allowing the 10th most rush yards in the league and allowing the 10th most fantasy points to running backs per game. And in terms of ranking the Bears, their run defense is ranked 27th, allowing nearly 150 rush yards per game.
Defense is even worse.
That's what I'm saying. Singletary is a veteran who will get his opportunities in this game for sure.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Number 2, I got Texans wide receiver Christian Kirk versus the Jags. Now, another veteran bound to get more opportunities. Kirk's first season in Houston has not been the greatest, only playing in 4 games. But in these 4 games...
He got injured a few times.
Right.
But he's getting targets.
But in these 4 games, he's either garnered 4 or 8 targets, no in between, 4 or 8.
4 or 8.
And railed in either 3 or 4 receptions, 1 game with 64 yards. This week, he's going against a Jags secondary that's ranked 27th in the league against the pass and allowing the 5th most touchdowns to wide receivers this year. The Texans may be without C.J. Stroud, and Davis Mills is not an appealing option, but with guys like Nico getting doubled with a corner and safety over the top, that could potentially open things for Kirk underneath.
Yep.
Mills should be looking for Kirk, and mind you, Kirk's a former Jaguar, so the revenge game potential is there for sure. And then number 3, Frankie, I got my boy, Falcons tight end Kyle Pitts versus the Colts in Germany.
I like it.
Now, my guy Kyle Pitts, man, he never gets love, especially considering all the changes to OCs and quarterbacks he's dealt with over the years. Mind you, this could be a boom week for him considering the matchup. First of all, I don't see the Colts looking as rough as they did last week versus the Steelers, so the Falcons should have to air it out to keep it competitive.
Yeah.
The Colts have the 29th ranked pass defense, and not only that, they are allowing the 2nd most receptions to tight ends, PPR value there, the 2nd most yards to tight ends, and the 3rd most touchdowns to tight ends. For granted, tied with a bunch of teams, but still. And since we're talking fantasy, they're allowing the 3rd most fantasy points per game to tight ends, and the 3rd most total fantasy points to tight ends. Pitts has also gotten 5 or more targets in every game but 1 this year, and he's seen 4 or more receptions in every game but 1 this year. So I think Pitts has a big game this week versus a lacking Colts secondary.
I like that too.